What's going on, guys? It's Dorian from Cravings, and today we're reviewing the Fist of the Gadgets leaks. This page is in German that I translated, and we're gonna try and figure out what's in the set. It comes out on August 22nd, which is like a day or two before the first regional for Canada in Montreal. But yeah, look at how sick this card is. Blue Eyes, Alternative Ultimate Dragon. 3 blue eyes, white dragons. Your opponent cannot choose or destroy this card as a target for card effects. Once per turn, you can select one card your opponent controls, destroy them. If this has been fusion summoned as a material with a monster whose real name is Alternative White Dragon, you may instead choose up to 3 cards your opponent controls. 3! That's 3 cards! But you can't use it can't attack during the turn it's activated, so it's basically like Levineer. That's cool. How many stars is it? It's 12. A lot of these names are going to be complicated, so some more gadget stuff. Destroyer Dynamo is like a super gadget. Start of command, change of gadget, start of command, equipment force, mobile battery, green gadget, red gadget, yellow gadget, golden gadget, or gold gadget, silver gadget, and then all the Fire Fist stuff. So Ares, if his name is Elephant, Panda. I've never played with any of the Fire Fist cards. I've only opened like one of them before. Antelope, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Swan, Eagle, which is the new Link monster, and then Peacock, which is the new Link monster. Fire Fortress, Dome, Ingen, Sinto, Gorilla, Bear. These are the ones I have opened in like Megatins and stuff. Rooster, Cardinal, Tiger King. That's the one that I opened out of the Megatin. I think it was like 2015 Megatin. Tenki, of course, I know from like Zoo format. Tensu, I've never seen before. Yoko looks kind of cool. Awakening of the Archfiend. This is the ritual card that has to do with Summon Skull. Yeah. Contact with the Underworld. Card's name becomes Summon Skull on the field, but it continues to be treated as an Archfiend. Cannot be destroyed by battle except through battle with a ritual monster. Sure. And cannot be destroyed by monster effects except by ritual monsters. If this ritual summon card you control is sent to the graveyard, your opponent, by an opponent's card, you can special summon 1 Summon Skull from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Sure, dude. And here's the Synchro, Scream of Archfiend. I'm sure it's labeled something else in the TCG. The name of this card becomes Summon Skull in the field, but still treated as Archfiend, so fine, that's fine. Your opponent cannot choose Summon Skull that you control as target for card effects, so they're all named Summon Skull. If this Synchro summon card you control is sent to your graveyard by opponent's card, you can special summon 1 Summon Skull. Cool. So they just... Oh, and it has an Exceed. So it has a Ritual, it has a Synchro, and an Exceed, and they all do the same thing. And a Fusion. Wow. Okay, cool. This is some of the cool Cyber stuff that I really was hoping to see. If this card is added to your hand by a card effect from your graveyard, you can special summon it. If this special summon card is sent to the graveyard as link material, you can draw a card. Dope. Perfect cycling. Amazing. If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, you can let the link monster lose 500 attack, then draw a card. More draw power. Sick. Level 3, so you know it can be thrown into Salad. You can discard 1 Cyberse monster. Easy. Special summon this card from your hand. Easy. You can only use the effect of the bird once per turn. If a Cyberse monster is targeted for an attack, you can make its attack and defense double its base attack. You can change it to defense position. And it stays that way until the end of the damage step. That's pretty cool. Code Fan, if a Cyberse monster you control, blah blah, encode speaker, not very cool or useful. These spells make tokens, not very useful or cool. These Link monsters, okay. I think this Link 2, this Dark Link 2 is relevant. It can go up from 1300 attack to 2300 attack just from pointing to 2 things, so that's kind of cool. This Water Cyberse, at the beginning of your battle phase, you can, this card can attack +1 based on your opponent's monsters up to the number of monsters this card currently points to. So it can attack up to 4 times. But this turn only inflicts 400 attack during damage calculation when it attacks your opponent's monsters. So the maxed amount it can deal is 400 on top of whatever it hits, but it can attack up to 4 times, which is pretty cool. At the end of the battle phase, you can draw cards equal to the number of monsters that destroyed by this card. So you can destroy 4 cards, deal maximum 1800 damage, and then draw that many cards. Wow, that's pretty sick. 2 level 3 or higher Cyberse monsters. This card gains 300 attack for each monster it points to. If this card is summoned as Link Summon, leaves the field. That doesn't make any sense. That's a translation error. You can target one level 4 or lower Cyberse monster in your graveyard and special summon it, but for the rest of the turn, its effects are negated, and it cannot be used as link material. You can only use this effect of L-Phase once per turn. All of these weird little arrows for Cyberse monsters are starting to make it look like it's a very likely U-Link is returning. Ooh, Raster Liger, this is the busted one, right? 2+ monsters except tokens. You can select one Link monster in any graveyard. This card gains attack equal to the attack of the selected target by the end of this turn. You can tribute any number of monsters this card points to. You can tribute any number of monsters this card points to, destroy the same number of cards on the field. You can only use each effect once per turn, and it's a 4-way star pointing. So you up, down, left, and right, which means you can just pop everything. 2+ light, and he's a Cyberse. That's a pretty good card, honestly. And then we get into some of the reprints. We have, what's her name? Fiendus? This is Under Terrorist Underworld Activist, but it's Subterror Fiendus. She's the negate one. Hidden City is Ancient City, I believe. And it's a Subterror card. I like that they reprinted this. Of course, it'll lower the price. I can finally get these. Subterror Final Battle, and I hope this is an up rare, so it's like super or something, so that's kind of cool. Some more random cards. We have Scrap Recycler, but then we also have, so the rumor was that we were getting Ignis reprinted because it's like a $20 value right now, but the fact that Maiden is getting reprinted, Ignis is getting reprinted, and Dynamite is getting reprinted, so that's kind of dope. They'll all be ultras, I imagine, and here of course they show Dynamite is limited, but if this is an ultra secret set or a super secret set, then like maybe these will be printed in a higher rarity, who knows. We have some Amorphage cards that are getting reprinted, so like when I paid $30 for this set, these two, Amorphage Fornication, you know, if you really need that fornicating, that's where you get it. But Laziness, Goliath, and Fornication, so I think Laziness is Sloth? Yeah, it's Sloth. So if you need your Amorphage cards, now's the time. Chronograph Wizard, who is Chronograph Magician, I believe. Cerberus, which is great because they just reprinted Jackal. And finally, Hunger Poison Fusion Dragon, which is just Starving Venom. They reprinted Starving Venom, so now it's cheaper again. So yeah, that's the set. I can't wait for the set to come out. I can pick up some of the cards I've definitely needed for a very long time. I don't know if I'll be picking up any of the Fire Fist stuff because I don't think the deck is very good. I'm glad that they reprinted it because now people have access to the cards, but who knows if you really needed it. This Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon might sneak its way into the Blue Eyes deck, but we'll see when the next deck profile comes out. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. See you in the next one.
Hey guys, it's Craig with Team Cardboard Cravings. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please subscribe and like and comment and add to watch later and hit the notification button if we have one. The next video should be here, Dorian, put that in the end part. And we'll see you in the next one.